Well, hello. Good morning, everybody. Another session of Tech Tuesday. And it's 2022. And got a nice little session for y'all. Nice little information session. So first, I want to let y'all know, glad to be here. How everybody doing? All right. All right, good. So like I was saying, we got a new little session, little information, drop some knowledge this year, to get everybody connected with the tech. Oh, Naeem, what's good? What's good? But here we go. I want to go ahead. I'm gonna sit back and let them introduce themselves. Well, you can introduce yourself.
Hey y'all. Um Miss Joni, I'm gonna let you know now. I really don't like this platform. Like it's messing with my laptop. Is not giving what it's supposed to give. I really don't like this platform. But hey y'all, I'm Kamaya. I go by Maya. I'm really excited for this season of Tech Tuesday because I'm going to be graduating soon. And when I graduate, I plan on having a career in tech. So I'm really excited, and I'm really excited for y'all to follow along and be here. Um, G Channel should be coming on soon. He's probably having some very minor tech issues, but yeah. What y'all doing? How was y'all day? Y'all know we got a half a day tomorrow. Um, I hope y'all weeks have been good. I know my week has been. It's had a little rough start. It's been a little ghetto, a little it hasn't been given what it's supposed to give, but it's cool. We gonna have fun tonight.
That's all right there. I want to give a little minute because I know how everybody had a busy day to get everybody on here. Everybody was accounted for earlier. A little stressful. You need not to be stressing, bro. Come
Naeem,
on.
I feel
Like,
you on the
like
stressful
that.
part. This week, it's like this. It's only been the start of the week, and it's already been really stressful. Like it's only about to be Wednesday, and the week
Yeah,
is like I just asked myself like the week not over yet.
no, but we halfway there.
What's up, people?
There we go.
Can y'all hear me? Everything cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so had a little bit of mishaps with the link. The thing is, I guess links don't work when y'all get them from Gmail or something. We have been having a lot of problems from Mr. Person's technology problems to my link problems, but we here, so might as well get it started. What's up? How is everybody doing today? Did we do the daily check-ins?
Yeah.
How is everybody's day going? I can tell y'all firsthand off the back. Mine is a little bit shaky. I see Kayla. What's up, Kayla? How are you doing today? How is your day going? So obviously, as they told you, and as it's in the title, today is Tech Tuesdays, my guy. That's what we doing. You know, that's obvious. My week been busy. I'm glad to hear that. As long as it's positive, positivity business, I'm good with that. We gotta stay positive while out here being busy because we can't be broke. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want nobody missing no money. Come on, I don't want nobody missing no money. Okay. Uh, what's up? What's up, Tay? Okay, Tech Tuesday. Yes, I know there's some people that's missing it because it used to. It's been a while. Mr.
Yeah.
Persons, how has your day been, and how happy are you to be back at Tech Tuesday?
I'm, I mean, besides all the technical problems, I had a good day, man. Can't say it was a bad day, but can't complain. Looking forward to tomorrow.
What's
Yeah,
what's
the
going on
tech
tomorrow?
problems. Oh,
No, I guess I'm trying to go outside tomorrow.
You trying to go outside? Well, we like going outside.
Yeah, I like to play
Kamaya's
basketball. So
baby. Oh, that's so nice. Kamaya, how has your day been? How excited are you to be here for the first time, just like me?
I'm really extremely excited. Like I know when we had the meeting, we did our check-in last night with Miss Simone. I'm like, Miss Simone, I'm so excited. Like I made sure I went to bed on time last night. I've been y'all. I had 3 meals today. I don't remember the last time I ate 3 meals. Like I really honestly I don't remember the last time I had 3 meals consecutively in one day. I had 3 meals today. I got home early from school today. I was home a whole 30 minutes early. I usually get home at 4:30 every day. I was home at 4 o'clock today. I'm like, oh, like today it seemed like
playing.
everything was working in my favor. I think I'm just extremely tired just because it just feels like today was such a long day. And it was an A day. So I have majority of my academic classes on A day. And
My
A days
peoples know what it is. Everybody, for some reason, may like B day or A day more than the other day, but you don't like both. I don't like both. So, I'm glad to hear that everybody's having a nice day. My day has been okay. Um, man, it's been forever with the Tech Tuesday. I know, but don't worry, we back and we better than ever. No shot, no, none at all shade to my man's Naeem. Naeem is actually the person who kind of coached me on doing this. He is goaded forever for that. Thank you so much, brother. I love you. All right. Um, let's get into it. What is Tech Tuesday? Now, from a host perspective, me personally, what I can give to it, them A days and B days. Yeah, they be crazy. Look, I be sick of it, but like I said, like from a host perspective, my version of Tech Tuesday is information that is given to you to support the idea of this platform that we have, which is Basecamp. I believe that's what it's called, Basecamp or Trail something.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's
Data trail is the
yeah,
intent.
this is basically, you can call it this. This is just a really good entrance meeting, where interest meeting where you can just like graduate from here to go to base camp and learn more and just like put what you learn into your real world job and opportunities that you may get from being here. So this is a good place to be plugged into on your Tuesday afternoons. From a host perspective, now what is it for Mr. Persons? What for those people out there that are wondering what this is about? What is Tech Tuesday about?
Like, Tech Tuesday is about informing the uninformed, basically. So those who know tech but don't know how it is, how it's ran, what happens in tech. That's basically what Tech Tuesday is. It's like, yeah, like an information session for those who's not too sure. I ain't gonna say, because a lot of people, majority of the world know how you know what tech is, but it's some that search on YouTube and don't know what tech really, how it's used and how their data is actually being collected and everything. So Tech Tuesday is just to give you an insight and hopefully an opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah. What makes Tech Tuesday so exciting for me as a host? Like I said earlier, I plan on having a career in tech. And a lot of us here are on a bunch of many different Hearts Mouths projects, and a lot of that requires technology and information technology and learning how to maneuver technology. And for me, I thought that I knew everything about tech until I didn't. Like, it's always something that you don't know that you can learn. So something that I want to tell y'all, like just off rip, be open, be excited. Like, this is it's a much bigger deal than a lot of people think it is, simply because we live in a world that is continuously updating our tech. Like, something new is created in the technology field almost every day. And a lot of the stuff that we are going to be doing, it's not just stuff that you should know, it's stuff that you may need to know. Like, a lot of people don't know how to make spreadsheets and budget sheets, and that has a lot to do with technology. So, like I said, from a host perspective, I'm excited to be here with y'all. I really want to make this fun and interesting for y'all so that y'all don't feel like y'all wasting, you could be doing something better on your Tuesday afternoon, because I know we all got a lot to do. But I think this is going to be really fun, and I'm really excited to see where this is going to go.
Okay, well, simple like that. Everybody, the hosts and the specialists gave their take on Tech Tuesday. Some of you that have already watched it before and have been here, since before we decided to host it, you probably already know what Tech Tuesday is. But even if you don't, there is your rendition from me, Mr. Persons, and Maya. And also, if you've been here before and you know what it is, but you didn't go further with it, such as joining Basecamp or, reaching out for more, I would say, job opportunities or just opportunities, period, concerning tech or Tech Tuesdays, now is your chance to do that. Reach out to Miss Joni, reach out to me, Maya. Or if you do know Miss Simone, you can reach out to her. And we will bring you into this Tech Tuesday family immediately, because we be looking for company sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just a little bit. But so today we will be learning how to make Google Forms.
Yeah. All right. Before we talk about what we're doing today, let me give you a rundown of what we're gonna do for this year. So this month, this Tech Tuesday, like you said, we're gonna be working on Google Forms. I'm gonna be collecting data so I can show you what you can do with the data. So I'm gonna need y'all help. I'm gonna need participation, like, because I can't collect data if there's no data. So I gotta get the data from y'all. So one of my hosts gonna put a Google form inside the chat. Go fill that form out, a couple questions, nothing too personal, just a little insight on things, so I can go ahead, put data together, and show you what you can do with it. And next month, we're gonna be working. We're gonna show you how the ins and out of Google Excel. Then in May, I'm gonna show you how to do the graph and charts. In June, I'm gonna put all of it together and with the code and everything, and I'm gonna show you what I did. And then in July, that's when I'm gonna present it. I'm gonna make a whole PowerPoint so you can see how so you can see how I did it and how you present it in a professional environment.
Now, those of you that are on here, if you have worked with Harsh Miles before, or no, that's about it. If you have worked for Harsh Miles before, you should know what a Google form is. Don't act stupid. Come on now, we get this together, because we literally work through Google Forms every day, all day. If you want to take attendance, I signed out like 3 Google Forms today. Taking attendance for the barbershop session, that's a Google form. I ain't even gonna lie to you. My teacher gave us a quiz test, or a test, whatever you want to call it, off of a Google form. Dumbest thing he ever did, because I cheated, but he gave us one. And so the art of knowing how to create and just making it, making that Google form personal, it's definitely, it should be known broad for everyone. Now, I remember there was a time when I didn't know how to make a Google form, and I don't want y'all to go through that, because it can be a bit frustrating. But then I found out it's simply done through an app. Seriously, it's not that hard. But Mr. Persons, can you educate us a little bit more on how to make and shape our own personal Google form?
All right. Before I do that, before y'all go fill it out, I'm gonna tell y'all what's on the survey. It's just like, it's your name, your favorite time of day, your favorite color, things you're into, and your favorite sport. So it's nothing too personal. Y'all go fill out a couple questions. Boom. And if we get into this Google form, if you go to Google and find all the apps that Google have, you'll find that all of them is alphabeticalized. So it'll be easy to find it. So forms will be under F. So if you go click forms, you can choose whether you want to create your own like just build from scratch, or you can get a template, which is something that's already started, and you can go ahead and mess around with it, mix it up if you want. So there's like something with a general idea. So you can go in there, you create your title, you give a description of the title, and like what you want, what this form is looking for. And you can add your questions, you can add how many options you want, you can multiple choice, drop box, check boxes, whatever you prefer for that form. So if you got a form that's multiple choice, if you got a form that's online and it's a lot, I prefer a drop box. That way you can click it and drop down, then you pick which one you want. You can customize it fully. You can add your own pictures, your own designs, and you can do it. It's like you can mix it up a whole bunch. Like it just funny to me because I go ahead and play with it all the time. Like so, you can go in there, have fun, make something you want to disclose with your friends. It's COVID. You can make a Google form, like set up something, like just to be like a little professional. So,
And what's really interesting about Google Forms is you can literally use them for anything, like anything. I know for those who don't know, Harsh Mouse has the Youthful Insecurity team, and they will tell you we use Google Forms for everything. The way that we track our orders, like we keep track of the orders that we go out for our food pantry. We use Google Excels, and it has the columns. It's really organized. It takes away a lot of the confusion. And truly, I actually enjoy creating them. Like, I don't like making extra work for myself because school already allots with a bunch of work. But just seeing the way that you can go through them and put information into them and get information out of them is really interesting.
and yeah, I wish I had my computer so I can share my screen, but it's a whole bunch of options you can choose. So any type of form you can think of, I'm guaranteed it's a picture that you don't even gotta upload it. They got illustrations.
We don't want you out here having morning fever about your computer. We will get you another.
Oh no,
It
I
will
got
come back.
this. I got this. I would get my computer. I'm just saying I can't show it like how I want to show it.
Yeah,
But
for those of you that do not know, Mr. Person's computer had kind of went up on him
yeah.
in the most delicate way. It just decided to pass
yeah.
away midday, no warning. Bro just said today is my time to go, and he went.
That was the one I had from the beginning. So look, it got me this far.
Hey, that's like a Honda with too many miles on it. They had to go.
Mm-hmm. Look. Yeah.
I'm sorry for those of you that out there with Hondas that think she's gonna last forever. It's not. Look here. I am a facilitator, and I will be incorporating Google Forms into most of my lessons now, because not only does it show me who's been engaged with whatever lesson I may have been teaching, but it also helps me understand people better. Like, they'll say certain things in the Google form. If there's if there's like a place for it, they'll give me certain insight, feedback, or opinions, or just say anything that they might not say in front of others, because nowadays I learned that a lot of people are severely suffering from peer pressure and won't act out on their own accord because they wonder, if people my age aren't doing this, or my friends aren't doing this, should I really do it? I can tell you right now, your friends ain't gonna be millionaires because they ain't coming to Tech Tuesday. You should do it though. You should do it. Come on down. But Google Forms are very, very useful. and they can be used as master tools in almost anything that you do if you do it right. And as seen up there in the text that I put, y'all should go fill out that form because I'm in a given mood. Now, what I'm going to give and who I'm going to give it to is determined by as many people that fill out that Google form and who fills it out all the way incorrectly.
Oh, and I know if you filled it out too. So don't be up here trying to say, "Oh, I filled it out." I know.
And something interesting that I want everybody to know. For Tech Tuesday, I'm usually whenever I do a project, I'm usually the on the fly kind of person. But I had done some research, and this is not just a month worth of research. Like, this is probably 6 months worth of research at this time, because like I said, I want to do something in tech. There will be over 2 million vacant jobs in the tech field by 2024. 2 million. Like, do y'all understand how like crazy that is? 2 million. There will be 2 million jobs available. And most of those jobs you probably won't even really have to fight for. There will be over 2 million jobs available by 2024. That's 2 years from now. Imagine how much tech will be updated.
Like, why would that happen? What happened? Who did it? Why?
It plays with a number of factors. There are some people who are just leaving the fields and going to other fields. There are some people who are retiring. It's so many different factors that play into it. But along with that, it comes with the update of technology. Like, there are going to be so many more roles that don't exist in 2022 that will exist in 2024 because of the updates in technology. So, I mean, like, I'm not saying go into tech. Like, this is not what, this is for. I'm just encouraging you guys to really explore your options, because I know a lot of us are, sophomores, juniors, seniors. Like, y'all don't have that much long. I mean, you do have. I'm not going to say that. You have as much time as you want to figure out what you want to do with your life.
No, you
but
don't. No,
you do.
You do not.
There are people who are
You do
over
not.
30.
What Miss Jones said, you don't want to be 20 thinking about what you're going to do, broke and hungry. Don't do that. Let me tell you something.
Doesn't necessarily mean that.
When you're on a path, now this is about tech, but we're going to take this small little detour. When you're on a path in life and you are following that path, preferably something in the tech field, you're following that path, but your mind is pulling you in different directions. That's okay, because you're making good money, but you're living life and you're trying to figure things out while you're making good money and being stable. That's fine. But don't be out here with no options trying to figure out how to get some options at 20 years old. That's the devil. Don't do it. Whoever trying to pull you through that door, fire them. Don't be their friend. Call somebody else.
I'm just saying, it don't matter what age you are, you can never be too old to better yourself. No matter what age you are.
Don't come in here preaching.
I ain't preaching, I'm just teaching. but for real, like long as you able to take that step, no matter how old you are, because you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you. So it might take you longer to get there than it took them, because he not me.
He not me.
Like, he not gonna move like I move. So
nope.
So everybody, because that's nowadays, everybody want to get to it so fast.
Microwave results is what I've been I've been preaching about it.
And when you get there, it's not even what you thought it was. And look, you get there, you getting all this, you spending, and no saving. And now I did all this.
You ain't gonna do me like that. I feel convicted. What you're not gonna do is throw my life out here like this.
But if you got knowledge behind all your motivation, you will never go back to when you didn't have knowledge.
Oh Lord.
So as you learn, your your base, it climbs with you. Because back then, you ain't know what you know now. So you're on two different levels. So on I do this in my everyday life. Like my only competition is myself. Like I'm just not trying to be who I was. Cause I didn't know nothing back then. Now I know. I can put somebody else in a position to find out the knowledge for themselves. And not me push it on them. That's why I'm glad I'm on here.
That's just that simple. Now see, the thing is, you can apply certain knowledges and skills that you learn throughout your life into almost everything, hopefully. Now, with that being said, this here opportunity for Tech Tuesdays is truly something that you don't want to miss out on. We're going to be here, every Tuesday of the month and things like, not every Tuesday, but I believe the first Tuesday. It's the first Tuesday of the month, and then we gone. And then we're gonna come back around like Santa Claus. But that about it. But seriously though, I don't want y'all to miss what we got planned. I'm telling you, if you are interested or you know a friend that's interested in technology or tech period, data analyst, data science, anything like that, bring them to us.
If they like playing the game all day, that's something for them. Like you like being on Instagram.
We got into this early. We got into this yesterday night. I want y'all to drop in the comments PlayStation or Xbox if you got one. It's 10 of y'all watching. Come on, I want to see a good 10 PlayStations.
Man, I'm universal.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. But you know what?
So you gonna judge me because I got a VR too? Like you gonna judge? I got all the games. It's just I ain't got that right no more. Like I'm a gamer.
Okay. So after they done filled out this this Google form, and they have submitted the information that you have asked of them, can you explain to us what more can we add to Google Forms besides questions, drop downs, and pictures? What more can they be used for?
It can be used for a lot of things. Like it could be like I created a consent form. Like, whereas though you got to read this over and sign it. Like, it's not just for like a questionnaire. You can write contracts with it. Like, it's just more than just answering questions though and asking questions. Like, you can make legitimate documents out of this documentation. Like, I got a homeboy. He got he was gonna be in here a manager for artists. And this is what he do to write contracts. Like he write up contracts. He use Google. Like your artists, your favorite artists, some way somehow they using technology. If they not using it, somebody behind them using it. Like it's everywhere. Like you don't have to rap just to be in that in that life. Like, cause they got engineers, producers, so it's more than just that. Like it's always tech in it somehow. So if you get your knowledge in tech, you ain't gonna never run out of job in this day and age.
Miss Simone sent in a question. Miss Simone said, "What if you have a business? Can data science be helpful to me?"
Of course. You can run all types, like depending on what type of business you got. Data science can help you with your inventory, your sales, your customers. Like it can help with a lot. It can help with marketing.
Can I help to answer that a little bit?
Go ahead.
Data science. Okay, so data period. Data is something that is used to analyze and show you different outcomes of whatever specific situation or person, place, or thing that you are measuring in each way. Now, with that being said, and the context here is a business. So there are a lot of things that can go into a business that is used for data, such as, how many people outside of the US than inside of the US use this business for its resources. So data is used in the broad audience that may come from this business, from the amount of whatever we're distributing, whether it's life insurance, how many, things of life insurance, I don't know. Did we, put out today? We're just going to use the store, for example. How much intel did we sell? How much intel did we have before we sold, but after we sold? Those things are used. And if you want to create your own business, or if you feel like you want to own your own business and you need help with the data in it, you can do one of two things. Bring somebody to Tech Tuesday, tell them learn this, pay them to do it for you, or you can learn it yourself and do it for yourself. Or you can hire somebody like me, but I ain't cheap. So you figure it out, choose your own. But data science expands in many uses. It's more useful once you learn the ins and outs towards it. That is completely true, Antonio. And I want to encourage everybody to please, if you have questions, please just drop them in the chat, man. Like literally, don't be ashamed, don't be shy. We all here to learn the same thing. And if you like Mr. Persons and you know about data science already, well then come on and teach some. Each one teach one. Help us out a little bit and ease the session along, because you're going to be on here with us for another smooth 28, 29 minutes. So figure out life now, because I don't want to be on here drier than somebody who don't know how to cook cornbread. So let's figure this out. All right. I noticed.
Can I say something about
Go ahead.
Miss Simone's question? So I have a research class, and one of the ways that we really, really like collect data and share it amongst the group is with graphs. And usually, like the Google form I put in the chat a couple of minutes ago, I need y'all to go fill it out. Usually when we collect data and we share it, we do it through graphs, we do it through bar graphs, scatter plots. And it was a good point that Ms. Simone brought up. Like, a lot of this stuff is useful for stuff that y'all may already be doing. Like, you may not even know, like, okay, let me say this. Technology, you have some people, some conspiracy theorists who believe that technology is going to take over the world. Well, it already has. Like, just not the way that we think. Technology is so important. Like, there are so many things that we would be missing out on if we didn't have technology. Like, for instance, I'm gonna give y'all a real world scenario. If you've been following what's been going on in Ukraine and Russia are currently at war. A lot of those things that are going on, we know of because of what? Because of TikTok, because of the news. And honestly, I've seen more information from TikTok and Twitter than from the news. Like, TikTok and Twitter, there was a girl on TikTok showing other Ukrainians how to hijack a Russian tank. Like, that's real. All of that has to do with technology. That's real. And it's actually been very heartbreaking for me to watch it, because it's crazy. We live in that day and age, but just think of all the opportunities that we would miss out on if we didn't have technology. If you don't know how to do your like taxes and put that stuff together, like, you're gonna miss out on a lot. And I mean, that doesn't, that's not all across the board, because like G Channel said earlier, you can pay somebody to do it. But I'm like, that's something I'm planning on doing soon. I need to know how to do my taxes. Like, I need to know how to log on my paycheck. Like, I need to know how to do that. Because we need it. You need technology to live. It is no way that you can live in the 21st century without having some kind of technology.
Well, I mean, that is very debatable, because there are people who are simply doing what you said they cannot. However,
I mean, it's a whole lifestyle.
How many people do you know? How many people do you know?
I mean,
need you to tell me right now.
I don't know them per se, but I know it's a whole cult. Like,
I was going to say, I don't know those people, but there are Amish people that live off the grid and literally
they
Like I'm
live
talking
like how we
horses,
used to,
carriage, water wells type of.
plowing the farm. Like they all
Come
hands
on, but
on.
that's
Like
not. We're not gonna go against that. It is very
yeah,
hard to live in
it's
today's
not.
society in the city
Oh,
in
in the
the
society, yeah.
country or anything like that. It's hard to live without technologies when you rely on things that come from technologies, because those people don't work jobs, they grow their own food and stuff like that, but we don't got no farms. Now we might be working on them and planting them, shout out to the food insecurity team, but we don't got no farms. We don't got none. Not right now. All right. We ain't wearing cowboy boots, soiling the ground. I ain't gonna say what you soil it with, but y'all know soiling the ground. So I noticed some things in the chat. I believe they are, praises. They know how long you look at stuff, what you post, and like a lot. Also, social media sites are using our data all the time.
It's called an algorithm.
I was just ready to say it. But Instagram, for some reason, her algorithm be messing up a lot. Anybody Instagram ever just shut down on them? We ain't gonna talk about it. This ain't a place where we bash shit, but we gonna bash it one of these days. Maybe next Tuesday. We just coming back. We don't need to hurt nobody's feelings. We just coming back. But I swear to God, Instagram gonna get it. But seriously, I would okay. He said, I hate being online, searching up information. Then the next thing I know, it's on my IG feed or Facebook. Antonio said that. Antonio, that's true. I've never done that before, though. I've never.
You never thought
your
about
phone
that?
is tapped. Your phone
So
is
let me
tapped.
give you an example. G Channel. And this is real. Like, this happened to me a couple days ago.
FBI agents. I know his phone's tapped.
Listen. And that's why, like, technology, it's good, but you really have to be careful with it, because you never know who's watching. Ms. Joni be like, even when you think people aren't watching, they are. It's true.
That's the
Never,
The other
FBI.
night,
never
The
told me.
IRS. His phone is
The other-
tapped. Get a new phone, sir. Look, and it might. Oh Lord, get a new phone. Get a new phone, because that's not normal. Your phone is tapped.
But it's not. It's.
What you gonna say? Your computer tapped too.
No, it's not. That's why I put tape over my mic and my speaker. I mean my mic.
You know it's tapped. That's why you taking precautions. Something ain't right.
All right, that's a precaution. That's if they break my firewall. But
they broke
data got a way of communicating with itself.
Oh Lord.
That's why when you're on Google and it pop up on Facebook, it's because your Google then communicated with your Facebook to try to get you to like something or buy something. And that's part of the algorithm. Oh, wow, he searched this. Let me put this on there so he can look at it. Maybe he'll one buy it or share one buy it.
Don't be looking up nothing. See, I can understand if you look up something on Facebook and it pop up on Instagram, because if y'all happen to not know, Facebook owns Instagram, because the man that owns Facebook owns Instagram. He's smart. He got a lot of money. He did a good move.
But you don't think he got partnership with Google?
Say it again.
You don't think he got partnership with Google? Like
Mark Zuckerberg
like a treaty?
Definitely has.
Like,
oh, wait a minute. Hold on, because if I look up something on Siri and it get brought to my TikTok, I can't call the police. I'm just getting a new phone. I was gonna call the police, but I can't be no snitch to the snitch. I'm going to get a new phone. That's it.
But yeah, that's why this day and age technology is getting more scarier, because it's learning. Like back in the day, our technology didn't communicate with itself unless we wanted it to. Like,
Maya, you just said Mark got a partnership with everybody. He might. And I'm sick of it. Somebody said it's like they know what you're going to look up before you search it. I wish they would. What type of stuff is y'all going through? I have never.
But let me give you a story. It was 3 a.m. the other day. On Saturday, I probably didn't go to sleep until like 5 a.m. I was just up watching TV.
Get that fixed.
Listen. It was Saturday. I'm like, I can't sleep. School's on. Whatever. It's like 3 a.m. and I'm on TikTok. That's where I messed up at because I knew I should have gotten off 2 hours earlier. But I was on TikTok and I was looking at chicken. I was looking at recipes for chicken. I went to Instagram and the first thing that popped up was Instacart giving me recipes and stuff for chicken on Instagram.
Because wait a minute.
I'm like, hold on. Didn't I just like that's how it's
but
interesting
you
to see how
I think we done
connects.
cruised past the major problem there. Why are you up at 5 o'clock on TikTok looking at chicken? Get you some help.
Okay, listen. I wanted to cook. I always get my TikTok ideas. Like, I always go to TikTok and find new ideas to cook. That's where I learned to make buffalo chicken dip.
That's when I wake up, though. You should not be going to bed when I wake up. The devil.
I can't judge because I used to be up watching 4 o'clock in the morning. They used to have me watching the dudes build like houses in the jungle out of mud.
Get yourself. Look, I got some comments. I got some comments. That is why it's important for us to also learn data science so we can use it for good and also to our advantage. That is what Miss Simone said. I think she wants some taking over the tech type stuff, and I'm with it. I'm with it because that was very, ruler type of talk. I ain't gonna lie to you. She's coming in with the heat. She's not being nice anymore to those people who keep tapping y'all phones. Because ain't nobody tapping my phone. If somebody tapping your phone, type it in the chat. Say they tapping my phone. I want to know for sure. And we're going to try to get Mr. Persons to build y'all a firewall like he got for his computer. Hopefully it lasts longer.
Hey.
So, Mr. Person, I have a question for you.
Ooh.
What do you think the future of data science looks like?
Yeah.
The future? Don't get me to talking like I'm. All right, I'm gonna tell you this now.
We got minutes. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say one movie, and I'm betting so it. Ready Player One. If you have not watched it, watch it. That's the future of technology. We hit it into that age right now. The metaverse is a baby version of that movie. Like, it's already happening. So if you haven't seen Ready Player One, I suggest you go watch it. It's funny. It's a good movie. But it's very informative on what technology they pushing towards. Because everything they always hide everything in the movies. They tell you right in the movies. If you pay attention hard enough, you'll see what they talking about. And right after, like a couple years after the movie came out, VR, metaverse, they already taking the steps towards it. Like, they already got the suits, the omnidirectional treadmill. Like, they already going towards it. Like, pretty soon everybody gonna be living in the game, and I can't deal with it.
No, because they really, if you think about it right now, the metaverse, the situation is they give you a pair, or you buy a pair of, say, like VR goggles or something like that, but they're supposed to be stronger versions of VR goggles, and you can basically live in that version of the world. Buy something, build something. The team that I work with, called the New Wall Street, have built a plot in the metaverse, and I was like, wow, that's a big move, major move.
I be thinking about it. Like, that's why I got the VR, because I knew it was taking that step. And the metaverse is okay. Like, it's more for like those who don't really like going outside, introverts that don't like interacting with people in person. That's what that's more like that.
Which I also cannot understand. This entire world that we live in was built off of human connection
And interaction.
and and yet somehow anybody that's okay. Can y'all send me some wows and okays and that's cool and oh my god, because these hearts and hundreds is just getting on my nerves.
I was thinking that, and you said,
like, come on now, don't be like
I was
that.
thinking like,
Put some water in it.
keep
Look,
popping
put
up.
some water in it. Put some water, and then she
I
gonna
don't
send
know
another
y'all
heart.
like
and
that.
then just Nagari sent hearts and hundreds. I'm gonna fight all y'all. I'm gonna pop up at your houses, break down your firewall doors. He sent me a wow. Thank you.
Send
As
the
long as
thumbs
you
up.
sending me some wows, because don't be out here being. Okay, he went all out with the wow. Oh my god, that's cool. And then he sent some
Y'all know that's Dawn. Y'all know that's Dawn from the food insecurity team. Stop playing.
Indubitably applaud.
That is amazing. We love it. Look at him. Shocked. I like him. He over here adding water. He over here adding water.
Man, y'all better chill out.
I bet. Anyway,
we got 15 minutes.
Can you give us some more in-depth detail about what the metaverse is and what it can also become?
Oh, all right. I wish my nephew was here because he played it all the time. But it's basically it's outside inside. Like he sits on a treadmill with the thing on his face, and he interacting with people. He got friends that he ain't never seen before, but they friends. Like he cool, like they know them. Only in the game though. Like it gives you a chance to be whatever you want to be. Like, cause in real life, you can't be like, say like somebody that was born disabled. In here, you can walk. Like you can get the feeling of walking. Like so it's different types of excitement that you get out of it that you can't really get in reality. Like it's like an escape. But the thing is, it can be addictive. Like, and I think that's the thing that people not really getting. Like, cause I be watching people and I see people that sit on live for 28 hours straight playing VR. I can't do it. Like I can't spend that much time playing the game. Like especially like
wait a minute though, because it depends. I would say the games that they have, the games that they have out now does not match the crop of games we had out then.
Right, so, but like now the games they got, like I got I got a game, Beat Saber. It's like the arcade game. You cut the blocks. I got an army game on there.
How about let's just say like I don't support playing the game for hours upon hours if you're over a certain age.
I don't support it at all.
I mean, I wouldn't let if I had children or something like that, I would not let my child play the game for hours and hours. I don't even let my siblings do it. But like sometimes it says addiction to anything but success is bigger than my fear. Is my biggest fear. Okay. Yeah. Basically, he said addiction to anything but success is my biggest fear. That's nice. That's understandable. And addiction, I don't know why I have this thought in my head. I guess it's because I never felt it. But I feel like I can never be addicted to anything.
Everyone, hold up.
Because
everybody in this world is addicted to food.
Huh?
Everybody in the world is addicted to food.
Cap, I be forcing myself to eat sometimes. Just to live the next day. You got to do that because like sometimes I don't have an appetite at all. Y'all know when y'all don't have an appetite.
I feel you. But
that's what you just don't want it. You just don't want something. And the thing is, okay, I am addicted to something. Smoothie King. Smoothie King is my biggest addiction. Smoothie King is amazing. I will marry Smoothie King. Don't you dare look at me like I will marry Smoothie King. Smoothie King is amazing.
what you gotta do, it's a spot down the street where I live at. Smoothie's way better than Smoothie King.
I will fight you for that. Now you
We
gotta
can
we
square
gotta
up.
we
I'll
gotta
take you back.
try it. I gotta
We can
try it.
square
I
up
gotta
and we
test
can go
this
buy
miracle
smoothies.
smoothie out.
The largest smoothie at Smoothie King is $5 down there, and they put they right there.
Oh, we gotta take a
$5.
trip. We gotta take a trip. We gotta take a trip. Cause that is
Tell you.
$10 that I drop religiously. I dropped that $10 on that 40 ounces.
Yeah, you think I'll drop $10 on 2 of those? Boy, I tell you.
Oh God!
Can we talk about the addiction
why
thing?
Why say that? My day instantly got
Alright,
better.
cool.
We gotta talk about the addiction thing.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Because addiction to success, like addiction is addiction. Okay, let me just say that. And because I've witnessed addiction firsthand, addiction to anything is terrible. Anything, addiction to anything is terrible. You can love being successful and you can love going after success, but being addicted to it, that's a problem. Because a lot of people, they don't become content. Like they never become content, and they push themselves and they push themselves. And you should push yourself. I'm not saying you shouldn't push yourself, but if you're pushing yourself to a point where you cannot accept any of the, like, you can't be happy about any of your pluses or your wins in life, then that's a problem. Like, that's no way to live. And for me, I had an addiction to success, like a very, very bad addiction to success, because nothing I ever did was good enough for me. Now that I understand that I can go after success and I can look at success and I can be like, oh, like I did that. Like, I got that A. And I'm the type of person that I cried about 98s and 89s in middle school. Like, that was me. I was crying about B pluses. I'm like, oh my God, I should have done more. I should have done better. And it took a hit at my confidence, one. And it didn't make me feel any better about myself. Like, it didn't help me progress in any areas. Like, it actually made me really stagnant. Even if I was making progress, it actually made me really stagnant mentally. So being successful is good. Being successful is great. I'll be the first to tell you, I love when things are going right. I love when things are going great. Money in my pocket. School is going good. All my projects is, but you shouldn't become addicted to it. Becoming addicted to it, it'll never allow space for contentness. And that's what really life is about. Like, it's not about how much money you're going to make or how successful. Life is about being content. Life is about learning lessons and creating space to do better and being okay with, sometimes you're going to fail, but failure is going to be your best teacher. If you're going to be addicted to anything, be addicted to you. That's what I would say. Be addicted to yourself. And I won't even say be addicted to your self-betterment, because again, it will not allow you space to be content and to be proud of yourself. And that comes from somebody who was addicted to success. Somebody who still struggles with being addicted to success. I was just crying about a B- the other day. Like, I was not happy. I'm like, I feel like I should have gotten a better grade on this. Like, me and my teacher went to the email.
There's a difference. There's a big difference from those three things. That's being a perfectionist. A perfectionist, growing addiction, and addiction. Those are three different things. See, addiction is when you can
Perfectionists are addicted to success. Straight like that. Perfectionists are addicted to success. And I'm saying this, I get to say this.
Say that. I say they have growing addictions to success, because after you reach a certain milestone, you would have to get, okay. See, like, after you reach a certain milestone, you would have to get better and better and better. And anytime you decline, it either don't phase you or you'll have a problem with it. You don't learn anything from it because you don't care. Now, an addiction, I don't think it's, I would say it's possible to become addicted to success. It's just, you just gonna be celebrating every single W, like every single win. It don't matter. Ooh, I caught the bus on time today. Yay. I guess I don't know how that works, but I was definitely say that's the only way.
I do. Catching the bus one time is big W.
It's definitely a go. Yeah.
Big W.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it is. It just depends on the situation. But yeah, growing addictions are addictions that are most commonly used in the metaphor of drugs. So I say if you get addicted to one drug, they say you won't stop and you'll keep going up the ranks on different drugs, stronger and stronger and stronger. That's growing addiction. A lot of people think that's just addiction, but it's not. That's growing addiction. And a perfectionist is just making sure everything is perfect and kind of losing your cool and temper when things don't turn out how you want them to be. That's not, addiction. That's being a perfectionist. Now,
Do
do
you
I
believe
support
that
being a
two things can be true at once? Because I that you are so opinionated and you don't hesitate to speak your mind, but you're also very black and white. Things can be 3,000 things can be true at one time because your idea exists and so does mine. And that comes with that perfectionist thinking. I used to think it's either one way or the highway, my way or the highway. Your perspective is correct or right simply because you believe in it. My perspective is correct or right simply because I believe in it. Mr. Person's perspective is simply correct or right because he believes in it. I've watched, and I'm telling you this, I've watched people with addiction struggle with it for many, many years of my life. It's not pretty. And I also see that despite their struggle, they were still wildly successful. Wildly. Wildly. I do agree. Growing addiction, and perfectionism is three different things, but they all exist simultaneously because somebody had these thoughts, right? Like these things don't just pop up out of nowhere.
Definitely.
Somebody had these thoughts. And Antonio said you always have to keep your health in consideration. Listen, I really believe in mind over body.
Hold on. Let's not jump off. Let's not jump off now.
We got
Because
4
we can
minutes
have
left.
this conversation.
We got 4 minutes left.
So let's jump into technology in everyday life. Technology in everyday life, meaning cars, TVs, buses. A lot of people may not know, but there's even technology in the road right now.
Yeah, street lights. Some of them is automatic. Some of them is manual. You got different data wires running underneath the street.
Do I have any robotics fans in the audience tonight?
I like robotics.
I've seen Polly do a lot of robotic stuff. It's actually pretty cool. Like I wouldn't do it myself because I think it's too complicated, but it's actually pretty cool to me.
Don't have your computer teacher also be the school robotics team coach, because I took a test today, a computer test that required me to write a shape in my name initials on a robotics board with a robot. Sick of it. But you always it's definitely technology pretty much everywhere in the land. So why not spend your time learning about it, perfecting your craft, and even occasionally getting on Mr. Person's nerves about his computer. Oh, that's my job. Never mind. Here at Tech Tuesdays, just why not? So can I have everyone's take on their favorite, technology thing, how to use it, and why?
So I think we can go and do that real quick, and then we can wrap up and do Jules. Because y'all, how is it already? It's already 6:58. But my favorite technology probably has to be my laptop. I use my laptop. We did for my physics class, we're looking at climate change, and we're looking at how much our carbon footprint is. And I was looking at it, I'm like, wow, I use my laptop 23 hours in one day. Like every day, I use my laptop for 23 hours because I use it in school. I use it when I get home. I use it for heart smiles. I use my laptop so much. It's like I breathe it. I'm gonna give my Jewel real quick because it's like 6:58. My Jewel, I put it in the chat, is technology is everywhere. You use it or lose it.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead. My Jewel is experience is the best teacher. Never a loss, always a lesson.
Okay, what's your technology that you like and how do you use it?
Oh, a game. Because I know how to get into it and change it.
Okay. Why not give the last 30 seconds or so to me? Because y'all know I talk. Okay. my phone. Y'all always thinking it. My phone is my favorite piece of technology. I use it more than anything else. I call on it and everything. And also, my jewel is take constructive criticism. Simple. That is it. We will not go over because we literally have a minute left. But y'all know me. Y'all, I'm everywhere. Shoot, I ain't hard to find. Look somewhere, you gonna find me.
I'm hard to find, hard to get into.
Yeah, what? I'm not hard to find.
But that wraps up for March Tech Tuesday, the first Tech Tuesday of 2022. And I thank y'all for being our audience and giving up for our hosts. Me
Consistent 10 viewers.
and my other two. It's cool. They're going to go up as we go on.
Yes, a consistent 10. As long as I can get a faithful few. I love good day.
Everybody have a good night. Good afternoon.
See you later.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Yeah.